Georgia Tech?
Uh, it was really different coming from a small school where wasn't a lot of people. I knew everybody on my campus. I saw the same people every single day. Coming here, even though it was the summer, there wasn't a lot of people here, but it was so much bigger of a place, so much more traffic. And then trying to learn the new facilities, trying to learn my way around. It was different, but my teammates helped a lot. They were really supportive of me. They opened me with open arms as soon as I got here. I'm honestly just blessed the fact that I was able to get such good teammates coming here, and even though had to leave the teammates I had, I'm happy that I was able to join a team that's just so open as this one is.
Was it weird? You got to play. You've played some interesting road games over the years, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
to be in a home stadium with that many people watching you and kind of clapping for you, getting your name on the jumbotron and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was weird. I looked up at one point. I saw my name up there. I was like, yeah, this is different. Knowing that for the first time I'm standing in a crowd where they're cheering on my team instead of I'm the one being rooted against. It was a different feeling. It was exciting, but I think I've gotten used to it now. I'm just ready to move on to the next game and beat USF.
A lot of the guys have kind of credited you as being kind of the quarterback back there in terms of lining guys up, and kind of your role as being sort of the, I guess, player guru of the defense in terms of understanding it. How much do you kind of take that on as a point of pride for yourself, and I guess how important do you feel like that is for the young guys on defense?
I think it's a big thing. I enjoy knowing, like having all the knowledge or trying to learn as much as possible and then share that with everybody else. So I feel like it kind of just always translates back to school. I've always loved tutoring people, helping them with things. So coming out to football practice when somebody doesn't know things, it's nice to be able to just like help them or talk to them about different things. Even if it's not during the middle of a play, but after a play happens, just talking about maybe they made a mistake on something little. How can we correct it on this next play? And I think it helps a lot, especially when they're all learning a new defense. I've been in it maybe for a couple of years, but when our coaches can tell us things in practice and they can help us with it. I think it's a good thing that I can help them when we're on the field, maybe in the middle of a series. We can talk through maybe that one little mistake and we can correct it the next time. That way we don't have that same mistake happen in the middle of the play. So I'm enjoying that role, and I hope my teammates are learning a lot from this, and I know they're getting better every day. So that's just the biggest thing.
You're back there, the other thing too, you're back there with a lot of redshirt freshmen, a lot of young kids that are playing for the first time. How has it been to see those guys adjust to what playing college ball is like?
Oh, that's been incredible. It's great to see those guys making plays. Like KO when he had that interception, I was just so excited for them. I'm so excited for him. Reek when he made that big hit on the first kickoff. Those kind of things, they just make me so happy. It's kind of like they all called me out there, the old man, because I seem like the oldest one out there most of the time. But I do enjoy that, seeing them always make those plays. And even when they make mistakes, I'm always going to be there to pick their head up, tell them it's always going to be the next play. There's always something next. So I hope that they're enjoying me being back there and helping them. But I'm enjoying them a lot.
What prompted your decision to transfer?
I think it was more so of I knew Coach Wood was here. I knew maybe I could come here and play. And another thing that was big for me was if I am going to get my master's, I do want it to be in something that I really want it to be. And when I knew that Georgia Tech had quantitative and computational finance, that was something I just wanted to do. I knew that schools like NC State, Florida State have it in the South, and I knew I don't want to leave the South. So that was just a big thing for me. I knew I could, when I knew I could be in that program, and I knew it was something I could do. I have two classmates that went to Wofford and they're in the program now.
Okay.
One was actually a former teammate, and he's in the program. So that was a big thing for me too.
Did you kind of come on faith with Coach Wood as far as him saying, yeah, you should come, and I think it fit well, or how much did you kind of investigate all your options?
Honestly, I was looking for a job. I knew I might be able to, might not, but if it was going to happen, it was going to happen. That was just what I was going off of. If it didn't happen, I was just going to have a full-time job. I feel like all my friends now, we still keep in contact. But yeah, I probably would have a full-time job like them. I wouldn't be playing football anymore. But I'm thankful that I am in this position, and I'm thankful for the amazing teammates that I've gained because of it. And yeah.
What was the job?
It probably would have been a financial analyst. I was working all during the spring and all during the summer as a financial analyst for American Credit Acceptance. I was working just on my computer. I would sit around the facility here even, just log in and just do my work and go back to my apartment and do my work and different things like that. So I was doing it all summer and I was doing it in spring. That was probably my full-time job. So.
What's been the toughest adjustment to, this is way different than Spartanburg or, Wofford campus and all that. This is totally different kind of experience, I would imagine.
I think the biggest difference for me was probably traffic. I'm not used to that at all still. I have my moped, I ride it around, but even when I have to get in my car, I hate doing it just because I know there's so much more traffic around here. The school, I don't think that's been a major adjustment for me just because of the fact that I do love being in class. That's just something that I don't know, people call me weird for it, but I do enjoy just sitting there and learning something new. That's something great for me. So I feel like honestly, probably just the traffic, honestly, or something like that. The school, the football, that all just comes. That's always, I feel like, just going to come. And I enjoy learning new things. So football, whenever, even coming into this defense, there are new things I have to learn all the time. But I am adjusting to it, adjusting towards the speed of the game because it is getting a little bit faster just because of the different teams we play. But I feel like those things will come, and that's not going to be really much of a challenge once it comes down to it.
And in terms of coming to a school like Georgia Tech, there's a lot of different opportunities that probably come up in terms of furthering your career outside of football. I imagine that it's probably been eye-opening, some of the people you've met and kind of all the businesses that are down here as well.
Yeah, I think just seeing how many different businesses down here is just amazing. Being from where I was at in a small town, there wasn't a lot of businesses or things that you was going to be able to do. So being in a big city, that's a great thing. But I'm just excited to be here, honestly.
How do you manage a triple major?
All right, so triple major, wasn't originally going to do it. Made a joke with my roommates about it. They said I couldn't do it. I don't like when people say I can't do something, so I took it as a challenge. I made an Excel. I listed out all my classes for the next 3 or 4 semesters, and I made them exactly to which class I needed specifically to fulfill the degree requirements for each single one of them. Once I knew I had fulfilled them all, fulfilled them all in the Excel, I showed my computer science advisor and math advisor. They said, yeah, that's possible if you really want to try it. I know you're still playing football. I know you're on this financial investment group that we have at school, so you might not be able to do it with football. I was like, honestly, I enjoy being in classes. I enjoy the things I'm learning, so why not just take on a little, like maybe 1 or 2 more classes in a semester? So that was just something I was just excited about, honestly, and I feel like that's a great accomplishment for me. I pride myself on going to class and learning new things, so earning that triple major has probably been one of the greatest compliments I feel like I've ever had.
Did you have to go to summer school to do it, or did you?
So I transferred in 18 credits, and I ended up graduating with 154. But some of the classes overlapped, computer science and math, so that kind of just helped out. Remember, I took classes like cryptology, I think linear algebra went into discrete math, things like that. Those just kind of overlapped, and once those kind of things worked out, it was great.
And it's quantitative and computational finance. Is that it? What's your interest there?
I'm thinking about investment banking. I think that's something I want to try and pursue. If not, something. I always tell people, honestly, I'd be open to anything that has finance in it, but I feel like quantitative and computational finance kind of combines everything that I've majored in, math and the computer science. I'm in classes now that have like machine learning for trading, where I'm coding up things just to where the machine kind of learns, as it says, to trade. And at the end, I know we're going to be developing our own algorithms to see how it compares to what algorithms are already out there. So I feel like that's just things that I'm really interested in and I really want to learn more about. So.
What school are you associated with on campus? Like, are you in the
Scheller School?
Scheller.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure you understand. Like when you came here, you hadn't been accepted yet, or so you were working at that point?
So so in the spring I had 15 hours. Yeah, 15 hours. I was working a part-time job. I was working like 20 hours a week there. So I would, whenever my classes would end, I would immediately get dressed and go to work, do that, come back, finish my homework, and then that was the spring. And then I ended up getting accepted. I think it was in about May, like right before my graduation. I ended up getting accepted in that school. I knew I got accepted into that school as well as the data analytics school on campus. But I knew the quantitative and computational finance was the thing I really wanted to do. So once I got accepted there, I immediately knew I was going to be doing that.